If you've ever had a water leak in your home, you know how frustrating it can be. And there's a good chance you're worried about mold too. When mold grows on interior surfaces, it's usually easy to see it. But mold frequently grows in places where you don't see it. For example, a water leak inside a wall cavity, or underneath a kitchen cabinet, or under an appliance like a refrigerator or a dishwasher can generate mold growth usually within 48 hours. Unfortunately, if it's hidden, you never know it's there, unless the growth becomes so extensive it begins to create unpleasant odors in the house. At this point, a person who's mold sensitive may have already experienced some adverse health reactions to that contamination. Mold reproduces and spreads by generating spores. Mold spores are tiny, microscopic, seed-like particles, and most are invisible to the naked eye. And they're so light they can easily hitch a ride with even the slightest bit of air current. Think about blowing on a dandelion in the spring when you were a child. Although this example is a bit more exaggerated than how tiny mold spores become airborne, it does give you an idea of how easily these particles can be spread. In reality, simply touching a mold colony can create millions of airborne spores. This is why you should always use caution when cleaning up mold. Once the mold spores become airborne, they eventually land on the surface. If the surface is warm and moist and provides a good source of food, then the spores can begin to grow a new colony. As they reproduce, they can quickly spread across large surfaces of materials like carpet, upholstery fabrics, bedding, clothing, and even your heating and cooling ducts. Sadly, most homeowners never suspect hidden mold could be connected to a family member who's suffering from allergies or asthma attacks or any other unexplained symptoms.